Hey guys, so today we'll be going through static routes and how to configure a static route and a certain scenario where configuring a static route will come up. I hope you can learn from this. So here we have a basic topology. So you have a MX, you have a layer 3 core switch, and you have a PC. In this video, what we're going to be doing is telling the MX and creating a static route on how to reach the Sales VLAN, which is hosted on this layer 3 core switch. So at the moment, the MX doesn't know how to get to VLAN 20, which means when PC1 sends traffic to the switch and the switch sends traffic to the MX, it will go to the internet, that's fine, but then when it comes back, the MX will drop the traffic because it doesn't have a route. So it doesn't know how to send the traffic back to the switch. So that's why you would need a static route. So let's go ahead and talk about the topology here. So here we have a transit VLAN, which is defined on both the MX and the switch. So the layer 3 switch and the MX use this SVI 192.168.10.1 and 192.168.10.254 in order to communicate to each other. So they'll send, when they send traffic to each other, they'll be sending traffic on these SVIs. Here you have PC1 192.168.20.5, and that's in the Sales VLAN, and the default gateway is 20.1, which is a hosted SVI on the layer 3 switch. So that's what we're going to be doing again, is creating a static route so that the MX is able to reach a VLAN hosted downstream on a layer 3 device. And that's when you would create a static route, is when you have a layer 3 device downstream which hosts VLAN and you need to tell the MX how to reach those VLANs. So let's go ahead and spin over to our dashboard. So here I have my MX, and let's go ahead and look at, so here we have the route in DHCP page for my layer 3 switch. So as you can see, I have a Sales VLAN defined. So on my switch here, you'll have on port 2 the device, which is 192.168.20.5. And what we're going to do is we're just going to ping that IP address. So if I ping 192.168.20.5 from the layer 3 switch, I should be able to reach it. Now, if I go to the MX, if I go and try and ping the 20.5 from the MX, I won't be able to reach it because the MX does not know how to get to that device, that PC. So that's what our static route is going to do. So as you can see under the route table here, there's no route to get to 192.168.20.0. So let's go ahead and create that. So also note, in order to create static routes, you need to be running the MX in routed mode. So let's scroll down and look at the static route. So let's add a static route. So let's call it a Sales VLAN. Whoops. And we're going to be creating an IPv4 static route. And also you could disable and enable static routes. Let's say, I don't know, you wanted to temporarily disable a static route just to test some few things, you could do it quite easily here. So what we're going to specify in the Sales VLAN subnet is 192.168.20.0/24. The next hop IP, so now let's talk about that. So the next hop IP will not be, so it won't be this interface. It will be the transit VLAN interface. So we're going to specify 192.168.10.254. So let's go ahead and do that. So 192.168.10.254. Now, this is the mode where you can change when the route will be active in the routing table. So at the moment it's set to always, but you have two other options. So while the next hop responds to a ping, so that would be the SVI. So if the switch goes down, then the route will be removed from the routing table of the MX. Now the other option, if I scroll back, while the host responds to the ping, so here you would put in the host, so 192.168.20.5. So what this would specify, if this device was to go down, then the route won't be active. Cases and scenarios where you would use this is, let's say you have a better route, or sorry, a secondary route for the MX in order to reach this subnet, the Sales VLAN subnet, and you didn't want the route to be available or advertised when the host or the actual layer 3 switch device is down. So I'm going to just set it as always, and here you have VPN mode option as well. So even though the let's say even though the VLAN is not hosted on the MX, you can still advertise it in the VPN, in auto VPN. And what that will do, let's say you have a hub and then you have this branch, which is a spoke. So let's say VLAN 20, so you have the MX and then you have the switch. So that's an MX, that's a switch, and VLAN 20 is hosted here. The MX will still be able to advertise VLAN 20 to the hub even though it's not created on the MX. So that's a cool feature to have, and that could come in handy. So let's go ahead, and what I'll do is I'll select that to be enabled and I'll click update. So here you have Sales VLAN, you have 192.168.20.0 is the subnet that we're creating a static route for. You have the next hop IP and its condition is always. So let's go ahead and click save on that. And what we will do is, once that's clicked and we have saved, let's go to the route table. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click rebuild, and at the moment there's nothing there. So let's click rebuild and let's see if it shows up. So it's just refreshing. And as you can see, I now have a static route. So it's 192.168.20.0 is created as a local static route. The next hop IP is 192.168.10.254 and it's the Sales VLAN. So let's go ahead and try and ping that. Let's see if I can now ping 192.168.20.5, and there you go. So now I can ping that host, because I've specified to the MX and told the MX, in order to reach VLAN 20, this VLAN, go to the next hop IP 192.168.10.254, which sits on this switch. So that's what this interface is over here. So that's what 254 is. I think that's everything to cover under the static route. Thank you for watching.